There is an activist investor interested in Denny's. McDonald's is adding more muscle to its global impact team. And here are some of the big takeaways from the FSTEC Technology Conference. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, the day's biggest industry news and trends from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Denny's has activist investors. Houston-based JCP Investments and Jumana Capital Partners reported a 9.4% stake in the chain on Tuesday. They plan to work with leadership to help boost the chain's share price, which is down more than 20% over the past year. JCP has a history of activism in the restaurant industry, most recently at Red Robin and the Cheesecake Factory.
McDonald's is beefing up its global impact team with two new executive hires. Kathy Baird steps in as Chief Impact Officer for McDonald's USA on September 30th, while Ann Hammer takes the reins as Vice President and Global Chief Communications Officer starting October 14th. These appointments strengthen McDonald's corporate leadership structure during a period of continued growth and as the company seeks to break down its global market silos.
Should restaurants invest in convenience or experience? The answer may be both. At FSTEC, a panel of consumers from different generations seem to agree that while they enjoy the ease of things like online ordering and kiosks, they don't want the human side of the business to go away. The older folks were less likely to opt for technology, but even the Gen Zers said that too much tech can be a turnoff.
Also at FSTEC, restaurant leaders from Checkers and Rally's, Shake Shack, and Go-To Foods revealed their tech playbooks. They're not about flashy innovations, but rather strategic implementations that solve real problems. Despite different brand positions, their approaches converge on key principles: avoid tech for tech's sake, ensure solutions scale effectively, and maintain laser focus on enhancing customer experiences. Smart labor scheduling tools prove particularly valuable amid rising costs, with kiosks serving not just as cost cutters, but as tools to redeploy staff toward meaningful guest interactions. The winning formula: thoughtful implementation, cross-functional collaboration, and a clear North Star vision that prioritizes bringing customers back.
Still more takeaways from FSTEC. Edge computing is allowing restaurant operators to process data locally even without an internet connection. The technology is showing promise as an alternative to using the cloud. Dynamic pricing is dead, at least as we know it, though some argue it just needs a rebrand. Loyalty programs must constantly evolve to create more personalized interaction, and technology vendors need to create products that give restaurants more control over the way they interact with guests. The FSTEC conference in Orlando wrapped on Tuesday. Join us next year in Dallas for FSTEC 2026.
Chick-fil-A is adding a game show to its Play app, launched last year to encourage family bonding beyond mealtime. The show, called Play It Forward, features families participating in challenges such as a splash skitball and cherry launch to win cash prizes, which they then surprise others with who have impacted their lives. The Play app evolution comes as more brands grow their own media presence, with Starbucks and Chuck E. Cheese also adding features like podcasts.
Burger King is going to the dogs for its next limited edition collectible King Jr. meal toys. Customers can collect the 6 toys inspired by Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. Gang when they order a King Jr. meal at any participating Burger King restaurant in the United States. The 6 collectibles and their disguises include Scooby-Doo, the Great Dane with a mummy mask.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.